stupid. What?
Look, we
Look,
need
no.
we need an actual intro.
No.
Your face is an intro.
Yeah, your face is in the intro. Fuck you.
I hate it.
All right, look. Welcome to the podcast. This is episode Hector 49?
48.
48.
No.
The recording
49.
says 49.
Yeah, it is 49. 49. 48 just got released, so yeah, 49.
So then I was correct.
Yeah.
Okay. Welcome to the podcast. This is episode. Oh wait, hold on. What the fuck happened here? Sorry about that. No, you can cut that out. My computer was being weird.
No.
Right.
This is episode What the Fuck Happened Here?
This is episode 49. Welcome to the podcast. We have Hector.
Present.
Billy.
Hi, Billy.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
And then
Yeah.
me, Squirrel. A little tiffed.
But
But
fuck off,
Tift.
Squirrel.
Tift? What is tift?
I don't know. It
He's
just came to
stiff.
mind.
He's stiff.
I
You
don't
need
like the word of that. I don't know. No.
You need a little hand,
Oh
Squirrel.
god.
No. You guys are getting paid?
It's
Okay.
my strong hand.
I'll give you my strong hand. Oh
No.
shit. I'm little.
I'm little.
Oh shit. So just to make sure you guys are on the same page, I no longer have a backlog because we skipped like 2 sessions.
Oh?
So yeah, there's no more backlog. So the podcast that we record has to get edited for the next one. So this one's gonna get released on Tuesday at
Oh, wow.
11 a.m.
Sweet.
Now,
So what you're saying is we're not recording enough.
yeah, we're not recording enough anymore.
But Hector, you said that we're going down to we only recording once a week? I mean, yeah, one a week, or are we only releasing one a week?
I still don't know that.
I mean,
What? How do you not know that?
Because we tend to skip a lot. For example, there's times where I just skip Max and we just do one with Squirrel, and there's times where I skip one with Squirrel even though we get on and start talking, but it's
Don't
not
reveal
podcast material.
Don't expose us like that. How dare the listeners think that we have a real friendship outside of this fucking recording?
You do?
But he's like, you do?
Yeah, I
Getting
rarely
paid?
see. Incredible.
You're incredible. I mean, you're a bitch.
Wow.
So I had to throw that in there.
So yeah, we're gonna go back to just one. So maybe for like the first week or two, we'll still record 2 sessions, and then from there we'll only record one,
Okay, sounds good to me.
just so I can have that backlog again.
Yee.
Yeah, it's
Got it.
better. It's better to have shit ready
For you,
and upcoming. No, because now that we're doing transcripts and we're doing a bunch of other stuff, we kind of need to do that before each episode gets released now. So
Okay.
so being able to have everything prepared 2 weeks in advance or a week in advance is a lot better. Just because we don't have a huge group. We don't have a huge editing team that are willing to edit as soon as we're done recording.
you mean you didn't go on Reddit and try to find another editor or artist or whatever?
They're pretty pricey.
Ooh.
I tried. You really think I want to be editing the rest of my life?
Yes.
Maybe.
I'm not against it, but yeah. So, what do you guys want to talk about today? The floor is yours, guys.
I thought you had a topic.
I do have a topic.
What's your
And,
topic?
well, okay. Forgive me, Hector, for I have
Mhm.
sinned again.
Okay.
I was hungry and I was thinking about food.
Uh-huh.
But you know what I was craving for some reason? Thanksgiving food.
Oh, then at that point, just go to the Boston
stuffing.
Market.
They have Thanksgiving food there?
Yeah, that's where George took me. He's like, George was really craving mashed potatoes and gravy and like turkey or some shit like that, and he's like, "Let's go to Boston Market." I'm like, "All right." Granted, I feel like he overrated it a bit for me, but it's pretty good, decent Thanksgiving food. I was never a fan of ham.
I was gonna say because I don't have turkey for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, you probably have ham. Yeah, that's an option
Sometimes.
too.
You know
But-
what? You know what I have for Thanksgiving that I'm really craving right now?
What?
Carne en su jugo.
What is that?
What?
It's like a meat stew.
Hmm.
I don't think they'll have that there, but you can try.
I will try. But that's what got me thinking. I was like, wait a minute, what is because we only tend to eat these foods for like holidays. What's
Mm-hmm.
a holiday meal that you would eat on the regular that you wish was made on the regular?
Mm, I would say tamales, but tamales are made every. You can buy them anywhere at any
Yeah,
time.
fuck, you go to King Taco and buy them.
um, yeah, that's a good question. I like I like the cake, the Christmas. No, the New Year's cake. Is it the New Year's cake?
There's a
No,
New Year's cake.
the the Mexican one with the baby in it, the little plastic baby.
Oh, la rosca.
There you go. That shit's pretty bomb.
That is pretty good with some coffee.
Ooh. And for everyone out there, when I said there's a plastic baby, it's tradition. So there's always going to be a plastic baby in this giant loaf of what seems to be bread.
It is bread.
Okay. And it's not even a loaf, it's like a circular loaf. It's weird. And they hide this little plastic baby in it. And whoever gets it, like it's in your piece, you're in charge to throw the next party. Is that
Oh,
how it goes?
wow.
Yeah, yeah, traditionally it's you have to get together and like do like a party and you have to provide the food for it basically.
Got it.
Mhm. My family, we don't follow that exact tradition. We whoever gets the baby has to pay for the next big meal.
Oh, wow.
So if we go to like a steakhouse or whatever, it could be whatever. Like we could go get sushi, but I mean they just have to take everybody out, and
Yeah.
whoever is
Partaking in the bread.
partaking in it, yeah, and partaking in the bread, they can get together and basically split the bill.
Hmm.
So they can take everybody out for like a fancy dinner, and then they all fucking depending on how many people got the baby. Because sometimes it's not like a 1 day thing, Billy. At least for us, it's not. I think because I mean there's like 7 of us, and that shit will last for like a whole week.
Oh,
So
wow.
not the week, but it's like an honor system. Like
Yeah.
if you get the baby, you gotta say something. You can't
Right.
hide it. You do whatever.
The best part is I've known people who swallowed the baby just so they don't have to pay shit.
When it was that season, Hector, I saw a lot of TikToks about that. It was like when you get the baby, you swallow it. No one will know.
Oh shit!
Wow.
Is this your first time hearing about it, Billy?
Yeah.
Wow.
We should do it for the group next time so that
Oh,
Billy's a
God.
part of it.
I don't. Oh shit! Hey, if I get the baby, I'm swallowing it. I'm sorry.
uh,
Oh shit! Knowing my luck though, fuck.
oh, sorry, Billy. The full name for it is La Rosca de Reyes, which is I don't know what rosca is in English, but it's the king's bread.
Let's
Whatever
find
rosca
out.
is.
Let's learn something today. Let's find out. How do you spell
Oh, it's
Rosca?
wealth. It's the wreath of the kings.
Reap of the Kings.
Yeah, something like that.
King's cake.
Is it king's cake?
Yeah, in English it's king's cake.
Wow, I learned something new today.
So you have fornication under the consent of the king, and now you have king's cake. Okay.
What?
What? What did you say?
Fornication under the consent of the king.
What does that mean?
Fuck.
What is that from?
Old English
Oh, the English?
or something like that.
I've never heard that. Look, we're learning
No?
things today.
You've never heard that?
No, I've never heard that before.
Hold on, let me Google it.
We're
Send it
learning.
as a link. Give me 1 second. I forgot my coffee in the other room.
Jesus, of course he did.
Jesus, you guys made me think of coffee by all your coffee talk on the chat.
But we're
Vivi. Blame Vivi. If anybody, blame her and Max.
wow.
So yeah, Billy. I mean, we should do a rosca for next year.
Instead of a baby, have like an anime figure in it.
That would be a little weird because how would you put the little baby? Who's baking the bread, Hector? Why not just go buy it at the store like we usually do?
That's true. That's true. Let's make a custom made one.
Hector, get the fuck away from me, Billy. Billy, this man really acts like it does just fucking Hey, go do it. Go fucking do this. Go fucking do that. Like what the fuck?
Look. I'm trying to do
All right, Hector, you
something.
come back. Hey, look, I understand the sentiment, but my guy, let's just start off with the regular one.
All right, sure. Why not?
And if you can find, because you want this, if you can find somebody to make us a custom with an anime figure in this side of it, fuck it, go ahead.
Ooh, or anime bread. Just
What is anime bread?
it's just decorated with anime stuff.
Like Kiko's cake?
Yeah.
Look, we get bread, we have a party. End the story.
And if there's a baby, we have another party.
And yeah, exactly. It's a party for the bread, and it's a party after the bread.
Speaking
You
of
throw a little cafecito in the
party,
middle.
I'm looking forward to the Vegas trip.
Oh, that's right. We are
Oh,
going
that's
to
right.
Vegas.
We are going to Vegas soon. I gotta get my days off.
August?
Yeah.
Okay. I gotta ask for those days off too.
Shut the fuck up.
Wow.
Honestly, Hector, go fuck yourself, dude. Like,
Wow.
some of us have to go to work every fucking day.
Every day?
I mean, not every day. We all got our 9 to 5s, I guess.
Except for Squirrel, he has to work 6 days out of the week.
Some days, some weeks.
Damn.
Damn. It's not every day. It's
Squirrel's
not every
like, I work 6 days in a day.
Exactly.
6 days in a day? What?
Yeah.
That's
I know.
what-
I was trying to say in a week, but I fucked up and I said in a day.
Oh shit!
We got soft hands, brother.
What
I
the?
work, I work 84 hours unpaid overtime
Jesus.
every single day.
Checks out.
Don't correct me on my math. My math is, dude. You know what I realized too?
What?
I fucked up. I chose the wrong career.
as a welder?
Yeah. Well, welder / fabricator. Because you know me, I hate math. You guys always make the joke that I suck at math, and for the most part, I do because I really don't try.
Same.
But I can do it. That's my entire job.
Yeah.
I was talking to an electrician on Sunday because I went to work on Sunday, and I took Jose with me actually. So we were out there, and I was talking to him and whatever, and the guy was like, "Oh, this and that," and I was like, "Man, but being an electrician has more math, right?" Because we were talking about math. He goes, no, not for us. I mean, if you get like deep down into it, yeah, you can start doing pretty heavy math, but for the most part, it's just adding, subtracting, and like whatever. Or you don't even have to do the math; it's got to be close enough." And I was like, "What do you mean?" He goes, "Yeah, sometimes I go, hey, man, like this is the most math because he was with me. He was helping me out. He's like, this is the most math I've done in quite a while." I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" So I think I fucked up, guys. I don't like math, and I gotta do it every day.
Wow.
Why can't I be an electrician like them?
I don't know, buddy, but soon, if all this goes well, I might just be like, "Hey, you want to quit your job and come work with me full time?" And that's when you know we made it.
The day you can take me out of working, for sure.
Hopefully, we get there, and I'm able to just grab everyone and be like, "All right,
This is our empire."
yeah." Slowly have jobs for everyone.
We build up, sectors for everybody. Art department,
Yeah.
econ team.
We kind of already have that, but yeah.
Shut the fuck up. We start marketing globally. We become a global brand. Then we have some drama. We have to tear down the entire CEO. Somebody gets canceled. Hector.
I will share that whenever it comes down to it. I would do that myself. Just immediately cancel myself on Twitter and just be like, "All right, guys, I'm stepping down."
In lieu of the allegations, Hector is stepping down from his position as chief executive hamster.
Oh shit! I wouldn't even know who to pass it down to.
Nobody. To all his victims, you will all be receiving a check in the mail.
And it's just all the group members.
It's just all of us. He's just the executive hamster after that.
So many allegations, all because of fuck, what is it called?
I don't know. What are you talking about?
The made-up stories we always write. The fan fictions. There we go.
The fan fictions. People are gonna start believing they're real.
Yeah, the fan fictions surprisingly were nonfiction.
What gave you that idea?
Like the stories were just way too detailed for them to be just fiction. It was incredible.
It's almost like you were there.
Oh shit. There's so much stuff we got to work on now. But we luckily have 24 emotes done already, which is crazy. And I'll share them
Nice,
with you
nice.
guys later once I have individual copies
Yee.
because I just have them in like a giant paper at this point.
Nice. So, what have you guys been up to? Well, besides Hector working on the game.
Work, sleep, work, sleep. Diablo.
Oh, that's right. I saw you were playing Diablo.
Yeah.
How is it?
Very good. Very good.
I saw a bunch of people playing at NetFrags, and I was like, "Huh, it looks cool, but I don't know.
It is.
It's
It
an
is
MMO,
crossplay.
right?
Kind of.
Like, how many people can play
It's a
it
dungeon
together?
crawler. I think only like 4 people in the squad or whatever.
3 people actually now.
What the
Three
fuck?
people.
Yeah.
Wow,
That sucks. You
It,
know what was my first original dungeon crawler?
what?
Do you guys remember Champions?
no.
No.
No, it was an arcade game, and it was like a dungeon crawler, kind of like Diablo, but every color was a different. I think so. I think it was like a different class. So you had their mage, ranger, barbarian, and cleric, and those were the only 4 people you could use. But they were different colors. And since it was, I have 2 brothers and then my cousin. And then me, that was 4. So we split up and we beg our parents for coins and we go to the arcade at the West Covina Mall and we would play Champions. And it was just like Diablo, but we fucking throw fucking quarters at it. And it eventually, I think it came out for the PlayStation 2.
I'm trying to search this up, but when I type in champions alone, I get something completely up, and then I put champions game, and I get like a soccer game or some shit like that, and
Type
it's
in
like
Champions Dungeon Crawler game.
I wrote arcade game, and I finally got it.
Yeah, there was like Champions Return to Arms or some shit like that. I think that was the name of the game.
Apparently, it's at Dave and Buster's.
Is that Dave and Buster's?
Yeah. Isn't that great?
Nice.
Nope, I'm looking at the wrong one.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, I'm looking at Marvel Champion.
No, 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 no.
Yeah, hold on. I eventually find it.
Yeah, no, but it was like a Diablo esque type game.
Huh. How many people can play it?
4 people.
You know, I think we need to go back to that.
What do you mean?
What I was trying to accomplish with our game is trying to get like a kind of give it like a MMO type of feel.
Hmm.
I think that'd be the best result. This way we
Stardew
can
Valley.
kind of, but not limit people to 4 people. Get like I wouldn't go as big as like Grand Theft Auto where there's like 100 people per server,
Mm-hmm.
but at least 10, between 10 and 20. At least enough for each person, for each character to be taken. And I think right now we're at 11 characters, 12. Yeah, around there.
Hmm.
So if I can probably move it up to 10 or 12 and up to like 12 people can be on the same server, that'd be dope. So
Hmm.
I'm gonna see if I can go that far. But first, like Squirrel says, I gotta finish the game
Yeah.
Yeah.
before jumping around.
Yeah, please
That,
do so.
that reminds me, I gotta update the website. I gotta update a bunch of other stuff. But anyways,
Okay, my bad. Okay, so I was looking it up. Hector, I gave you the wrong name. It's not called Champions. Champions is a game that I played on the PlayStation 2. It is similar. It is similar, but it was a more updated, modern version of it. The game that I was thinking of, is Gauntlet Legends. And yeah,
okay,
you had the warrior, the Valkyrie, the wizard, and the elf.
Gauntlet Legends actually rings a bell. I remember that.
Yeah, it was a classic dungeon crawler. It was pretty. I mean, I only played it in the arcade. I don't think I ever played it anywhere else. But it was such a fun game.
I'm gonna look into it.
What was your go to arcade game, guys? Because we grew up in the era of arcades.
But for me, it was Metal Slug.
Metal Slug, I love Metal Slug, but in the laundry, man.
Yeah, that's exactly where I would play it. What about you, Billy?
Contra.
Contra.
Contra was a good one. The day my uncle came home with that fucking that what's it called, emulator thing, and it had all the Contra games, all the SNES games. It had Contra too.
Hmm.
Such a good game. You guys ever play the Simpsons game?
Which
Yes,
one?
the GameCube one.
No, the arcade one. It was like a 4-player game. You could play, over.
Oh, kind of like Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, like the Ninja Turtle game too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was another one. Was Ninja Turtles.
Oh, that one too. The Ninja Turtle. Did you guys ever? What was your go to arcade that you guys would go to?
Home.
Which one?
Home.
Home. You never go. You didn't really go out to arcades.
No.
We only had arcades in the mall. That was it.
You guys only
Or
had
actually,
arcades.
no, no, that's a lie. Because we had, oh fuck, we had so many places now that I think about it. But the places where they have like mini golf, go karts, and all.
Exactly. That's what I was gonna say. That was my favorite place. There was a place in South El Monte, and I don't know what the actual name was. It Everybody in my family just called it El Golfito. It was just a little mini golf place, but
Uh-huh.
they had an arcade in there, and it was a pretty big arcade. And in the walls, they had like these neon signs, and I still vividly remember it. There was the dollar section for all the games were a dollar, 50 cents, a quarter, 10 cents, and then 5 cents.
You just
And
okay. You just unlocked a memory for me. But go ahead.
there was a game in there too. This is where we would play Gauntlet too, but there was another game in there that was a 4-player game, and it was a cowboy alien, not cowboy alien, cowboy Native American game. But they were fighting off bandits and other rogue Native Americans. And there was this level, it was so badass. Like you were on horses and you jump onto the train, and the four of you are just fucking shooting each other, like not each other, but shooting the bandits and like everybody else, like taking over the train and saving people and shit. But it was a 4-player like side scroller, kind of like Metal Slugs, but 4 players.
Wow.
It was such a good game. I don't think I ever looked up the game or ever found it. It was only an arcade game in my memory, but it
The
was only 10 cents, so we got a lot of plays out of it.
the memory you unlocked for me was there was a place in National City, and it was a nickel arcade. All the arcade games were just a nickel. And so that place unfortunately closed down fairly quickly.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
I think by the time I was like in middle school, late middle school, that's when it closed down. It was in San Diego around National City, and it was like a few blocks away from Peter Piper Pizza. It was great.
Hmm.
Ooh.
You guys know what Peter Piper Pizza is, right?
No.
No, but it sounds familiar.
It's the only thing I can think of is like a Chuck E. Cheese knockoff. Just
Hmm.
no mascot.
Just no mascot. What do you mean?
Yeah, so it's just like a place where you go where they have pizza, bunch
No.
of
No.
arcade
Chuck E.
games.
Cheese is the mascot.
Oh, I heard of mask on.
Oh,
Mascot.
yeah, just Chuck E. Cheese without a mascot. That's what it is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You know, like
I found it,
Freddy
guys.
Fazbear.
I found the game. It's called Sunset Riders.
Hmm.
I heard of the game.
You heard of that game? Ah, dude,
Yeah.
I was so into that game. It came out in '91. It's a
Yeah.
Konami game.
You know, Konami knows how to make games.
They really do. They have it on the Switch. I can play it on the Switch.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm gonna buy this game.
There's so many sales happening on at the eShop right now. It's crazy. Low key wish I had like extra fun and be like, maybe. I'll buy it, never play it, but I'll buy it.
I still have huh?
Have you still not gotten Zelda yet?
I have it.
I
And at this point, I think I'm cool. I'm over it.
No, it's such a good game. Again, where I don't have my Switch on me, but I don't know how many hours I'm in yet, and still again, no story.
Which reminds me, I was at Netflix the other day,
Uh-huh.
and I signed into my Steam account, and for some reason, I had the Hogwarts game in my library. I'm like, when did I get this? And I think Max bought it for me and sent it to me.
I think
That's
he did. I think he did it when we were talking on a podcast one time.
and I just find out now. I'm just like, fuck, now I gotta come to Netflix more often just so I can play this game.
Don't you have a computer at home? You can't play that shit?
it won't last. Like for example, when I was playing Dying
Yeah,
Light,
Dying
there
Light.
you go. After like 30 minutes, it would crash because it overheated.
Damn.
Yeah, so this computer isn't really fit for playing nice games, sadly.
Just fucking lower all the graphics.
I tried, but still, I'm just like, well, I give up on it.
Wow, you gave up that easy? What is it that it shuts down on? Like the power is too much or what?
No, it just I get a blue screen of death after like 30 minutes, and then it shuts off.
Huh.
Yeah,
Hmm.
so I figured it's because
Hmm.
it's overheating. At least that's what the little hints or error
Why
messages.
why don't you maybe the fucking thermal paste is bad?
We checked it the other day or last time. That's the computer you and Kiko opened up for me.
That was years ago, Hector.
That was like last year.
That was 2 years ago.
Bullshit.
You just said the other day.
Well, in my head, it was the other day. And it was last year. I have only had this computer for a year.
I
Damn.
don't believe you.
You know, I'm starting not to believe myself right now.
So I'm trying to convince my brothers and my cousin to play this game again.
Which game?
Sunriders.
Sunriders. Do it, man. Do it.
I'm trying to. I sent them a screenshot and everything, and I was like, "Hey guys, let's relive our past, you know? Because that's what. How much more time you think we got on this earth? Let's fucking do this shit."
I would do that for Kirby Air Rider.
Air Rider?
Yeah.
What game is that?
Kirby Air Rider.
You mean Kirby Air Ride?
Yeah, Kirby Air Ride. Is it not Rider?
Pretty sure it's
Same
Air
shit.
Ride, my guy.
Yeah, it's probably Air Ride. I believe you.
After everything that's gone on in this podcast, I don't know what to believe you.
Nah, I'd rather believe you at this point. I'm not gonna believe myself. Yeah, it should be Kirby Air Ride. Yeah, Kirby Air Ride.
Why is Kirby Air Riders something that's been searched up before?
Because I think there is a Kirby Air Rider. Oh well.
I'm gonna look this up because what the fuck?
Okay.
No, there isn't. It just autocorrects to Kirby Air Ride. So there's a bunch of kids out there or adults like you who thought it was Kirby Air Rider, and I guess they searched it up enough for it to be like, "You mean Kirby Air Ride?"
No, it's just the Mandela effect. All right.
It's a Mandela effect. Yeah, sure, why not? It's stupid.
Just slap that sticker on there.
So why don't we play Kirby Air Ride, Hector?
I don't know.
It could be one of the games we play.
We can.
Is
but
it also on the Switch?
No, not on the Switch. At least not yet.
It wasn't one of the games for the GameCube that was for the Switch or whatever.
Not that I know of. I didn't know there was GameCube games available for the Switch.
I think so, right? They put the GameCube emulator now.
Did they?
I don't think so.
Yeah, because
But, since I'm on my Switch, let me check.
I doubt it. Otherwise, that would break the internet.
All right, so we're all Nintendo kids here, right?
Yeah.
What was your first Nintendo console?
64.
Super
No.
Nintendo.
No, it was the Super Nintendo.
Yeah, Super Nintendo.
So we all grew up on the Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, what's your favorite game for the Super Nintendo?
Oh, boy.
So I always played Mario.
For me, it was Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong. Good. Did you guys ever play the Looney Tunes games on the Nintendo Switch? Not
Yeah,
Switch, the
no.
Super Nintendo.
Yeah, the Looney Tunes one. The one with
Yeah.
the blue and pink bunny.
There was that one. There was the what's it called? The Speedy Gonzales game as well. The
Mhm.
Porky Pig one. The Taz game. You guys ever play those games?
I played a few of them.
No.
No.
I-
Those were pretty.
It was weird because I had purchased my Super Nintendo from a garage sale, and it was interesting because we were on our way to a carnival, and so my parents are like, "Okay, look, they have yard sales. Let's stop real quick." And of course, I'm like, I guess. And so we noticed that they're selling a Super Nintendo with like 40 games on the side. And then they're like, "Oh, do you guys want to buy this for your kid?" And then my parents are like, "Okay, you have an option. You can either get the Super Nintendo or we can take you to the carnival." And I'm like,
Ooh.
"Give me the Super Nintendo. That will actually last me days. Carnival's only gonna last me today."
True.
And so that's how I got my Super Nintendo with like 40 plus games.
That's actually pretty smart, my guy. That's a good investment.
Okay, I'm on the page that shows what is on the subscription thing. There's the NES, Super NES, Game Boy, Nintendo 64, and Game Boy Advance.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
so
the
no
GameCube
GameCube.
is not on there yet.
Yes.
Damn.
Yeah. But
I've seen a photoshopped thing of a dual pack of Twilight Princess and Wind Waker for the Switch,
That's probably when they're
and
gonna fucking release that shit.
just
and
like that
I
time I started playing Super Mario Sunshine, and then they're like, "Oh, look at this, a remake for the Switch," and I'm like, "Man, you motherfuckers!"
I hope it does come out because I've been wanting to play Twilight Princess and
The boat one,
yeah, I just said the
With
name.
fucking
Wind
Wind
Waker.
Waker.
Wind Waker.
I was about to say Windmaker.
Wind Waker. So okay, so the Super Nintendo was Mario and Donkey Kong Country, right?
The one game that freaked me out the most was a Terminator game I had.
Was that for the SNES?
Yeah, the Super Nintendo.
Or some people call it the SNES.
Nah, Super Nintendo.
Super
But
NES.
yeah, they had a Terminator game, and that game would freak me out because it was just a shooting game.
Hmm.
I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah, and they would just walk up to you because it's like those arcade games where you have a gun and you're just shooting at shit.
Mm-hmm.
It was just like that. It was weird, and then they would come up to you and then they'd just like stare you into your eyes, and I'm just like, oh fuck.
This is a 2D side scroller.
Yeah, like the shooting arcade games.
No, 2D side scroller. You're walking left and right and going up ladders and shit.
Like
No,
Contra.
no, not that one. Not that
Not
one.
that one?
That's not the one I had. It's moving for you, and you're just moving a cursor around, and you're just shooting things,
Hmm.
just like those shooting arcades.
You had the little zapper?
No, I didn't have it. I would use the controllers to move the little cursor.
That worked?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I see which one you're talking about. It's Terminator 2, the arcade game for the
Yes,
SNES.
that one would freak me out. I played it only with other people when adults wanted to play with me. I'm like, oh, how about this game? That's the only time I would play it.
Nice.
Yeah, then I had one that was super different. It was like the only black cartridge I had. It was Killer Instinct.
Killer Instinct. Oh, I remember that one. My
Yeah.
parents loved that one. Well, my dad did.
Did he?
Yeah. Because him and my uncles and all them would all play.
Yeah, it was definitely a great investment. Never regretted it. In fact, I still have that in my storage.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, with all of its games, I never got rid of any of
What?
those games. Yeah, so I have like a GameCube box filled with those Super Nintendo cartridges.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's how I would store them.
I lost all of mine. I'm pretty sure my
Wow.
brother sold them.
I wasn't really a big fan of selling games until the GameCube era because I wanted to buy new.
I never liked selling games.
Yeah, neither did
Yeah, I
We're hoarders.
yeah. Actually, I did sell a bunch of games to GameStop so I could get like enough money to buy a newer game. It was
Yeah.
like games I haven't played for years though, so it was
For
just
me-
viable.
For me, I sold a bunch of games, GameCube games, just so I can buy the Nintendo Wii. That was the only time I sold games. After that, I never crossed my mind.
Yeah. Nowadays, I've been more careful about games that I purchase that I know I really want.
Yeah. So now I'm just like, fuck. Why did I sell the best games, like the GameCube games? I had such a great collection of GameCube games. It
Well,
was insane.
not so the next question, but we already touched on SNES. What about 64? What's your favorite 64 game?
The Mario Party 2.
Mario Party 2?
Yeah.
You know, I never played that game.
Zelda.
See, I didn't have Zelda. I didn't have Majora's Mask or Ocarina of Time until the GameCube came out, and they had it for the GameCube. The 2 disc.
Oh, yeah.
The 2 games in 1 disc. Or
Hmm.
something like that.
The Masters Edition.
Yeah.
I'm with you. I never had the 64,
Hmm.
so it wasn't until the GameCube that I played those games either.
Yeah.
It was because of my oldest brother that I played them. He's the
I
reason.
lie.
Hmm?
I lie. I'm sorry. We ended up borrowing a friend of ours GameCube, my
Mhm.
cousin's GameCube, not GameCube, 64, and a friend's game cartridge. That's how we got to play it. So you're saying your brother was the one who had the games?
Yeah, he's the one that really got me into gaming and stuff. He's
Nice,
the one
nice.
that also got me into Star Wars.
Ooh.
Nice. See,
That's
I
cool.
didn't
That's a big
I didn't
nerd.
have very many Nintendo 64 games. The only one I would play the most is Kirby Crystal Shards, and the only reason why I bought that game is because I played it at a McDonald's playground. Oh shit! I was like, wow, this game is dope, and that was the only game I really wanted to buy.
That was when I first learned, and I didn't learn this as we played that game. I learned it after the fact when the internet was more prevalent. We were able to search that up, and you could search up like walkthroughs and shit.
Mm-hmm.
There was a Turok game for the 64. My cousin had it because he had the 64, and it was such a fucking difficult game, and it didn't make any sense because it wasn't like any other Turok game I've ever played before. There was missions, and there was like this like spider web of missions and challenges that you had to do, and you had to complete a certain amount in order for you to get enough points to unlock the next ones. And we would spend so many hours between my cousin and my brothers trying to unlock and beat game. Come to find out, years later, we searched up the walkthrough, and they say that game is actually broken.
Wow.
You can have enough points and not be able to unlock the next levels because of a glitch in the production of the game that made it so that the last part of the game was just unlockable. There's no way for you to play it.
Wow.
The only way to play it and beat it is if you download the ROM and then download a patch to fix that part of the game. But you cannot beat it on the cartridge itself.
Good to know.
Yeah, we were all fucking mad. It was like we spent hours and we couldn't figure out why this thing wouldn't unlock.
Crazy.
Oh shit! I'd also be mad.
Fucking mad. Heated. But that was one of our favorite games. It was that Turok game.
Speaking of like old games, there was one game that still holds strong memories for me, and it's because I got it for free. And the way I got it for free was so odd. My parents had bought in a used car, and I was in the back seat, and I stick my hand like in the seats, and I pull out a pink Game Boy Advance game called it was a Kirby game, and it was weird because when you would put it in, it would sense the motions, and you would have to move the Game Boy in order to move Kirby.
Interesting.
Yeah, and I was like, wow, this is dope.
Hector, all I'm getting from your stories is you were destined to be a Kirby kid. It's a canon event for you.
It is. I just randomly encounter Kirby games, and I'm like, wow, this is dope. I need it.
Finds a cool Kirby game at McDonald's. I gotta get that game. His motivation for Kirby is dying. Sticks his hand in the cushion for a used car. Finds a Kirby game.
What was the name of that one game you said, Squirrel?
Which one?
The one that you said it was on the 4-player dungeon game.
Oh, it was Gauntlet. Gauntlet Legends.
Which one though? Because there's quite a few.
He said Gauntlet Legends.
I think it was Gauntlet Legends. That's the one that looks the most familiar to me.
The 1998 one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty sure I didn't spell it right.
Checks out. It definitely looks like it. Yeah, 4 people, 4 colors.
How you spell Gauntlet?
Oh, it was a Dark Legacy.
Oh, that's the 2000 one.
Okay, no, probably wasn't this one then. There's no Archer.
Oh, the Gauntlet Dark Legacy one is for the GameCube. I played that one. It was weird.
Oh.
I was always trying to figure that out. That's why it sounded familiar. Yeah, back when I had a Hollywood video game pass where I can have 2 games at once, like a GameFly.
Yeah. So it was Gauntlet Legends. Dark Legacy is the second one.
Sure, I'm not spelling it right.
Because I just found the
Gauntlet is spelled Gauntlet.
Yeah, I did UA.
Okay.
I just found the character selection screen, and yes, this is exactly how it looks.
So it's not popping up on the Switch.
No.
No. I type in Gauntlet and
Well, it's a Konami game. That's why.
Konami games are on the Switch.
But yeah, earlier you said it was on the Switch and you were gonna buy it.
No. The Sunriders.
Yeah, Sunriders is on the Switch. But Loki want to play the Dark Legacy one for the GameCube.
Nice.
Looks like fun.
Gauntlet Legends was a 64 game.
Yeah, isn't that great? Isn't that what we were talking about?
No, I played it in the arcade.
Oh.
I'm not seeing Sunriders either.
So you just go on this podcast, Squirrel, and you just lie to our faces, just like
What, what
that.
what do you mean? Oh, Sunset Riders, Billy. I'm sorry, Sunset Riders.
Did he say sunrise?
Sun Riders. I forgot the set part. Fuck you, Hector.
Offended now. Oh
Okay.
God.
What about GameCube?
Ooh.
What's a game you played the most on the GameCube, or your favorite one? To be honest,
Man, there's so many.
there really is. It was a very great era in video games.
Yeah.
See, I didn't really play that many video games, so you already know my answer.
Okay, let's pick something that's not popular. Like let's avoid any Super Mario games, Kirby games, Legend of Zelda games. That's your most favorite
I got one.
hidden gem.
I got one.
All right, what is it?
Geist.
Guy. Oh, where you're a ghost and you're controlling shit?
Yeah, and the way you fight in the multiplayer is that you have to find these soldiers, possess them, and that's the only way you can shoot and fight other ghosts.
Yeah. That was such a great game, and especially towards the end where you're just controlling like a ton of shit just back to back in order to
Mhm.
escape.
Yeah,
Best ending.
yeah, exactly. It had a very good fucking story. It was a great single player campaign, and the multiplayer just made it that much better because then you could do that shit with your friends. It was 4 players, and we
Mhm.
spent hours and hours playing that fucking game. And I know you said don't include like mainstream games,
Yeah.
but it was a quick rotation between Geist, Kirby Air Ride, Super Smash Bros. Melee, and Mario Party. And that's all we would fucking do after school.
I really enjoyed all the Mario Party games. 4 was definitely my favorite. Will always
The
be
one
my
where you can
favorite.
play 8 players by people sharing half the remote.
Yeah,
That one was fucking amazing
that was 6 too. Yeah.
I
because
have
we had
a
like 10 people at the house and just fucking playing it.
Yeah.
I have a hidden gem. It was on the Xbox 360
Which one?
called Dark Void.
Dark Void.
Yeah, it's basically like Rocket Man.
Rocket Man, huh?
Yeah,
What's Rocket Man?
you don't know Rocket Man?
No. Oh, I seen this. I seen this cover art before.
Oh, you see it?
Yeah.
It was a Capcom game.
Yeah.
Wow, I've never heard of it.
I've heard
Yeah,
of this.
that's
Never
why I
seen
say
it.
it's a good hidden gem. Or not Rocket Man, Rocketeer.
Rocketeer. Also heard of that.
Yeah, it's basically like a video game version of Rocketeer.
There's I have 2 hidden gems and one hidden gem that everyone really likes it, but I hated it.
What? What do you mean? Okay, let's hear this controversial
Okay,
take.
so first, my 2 hidden gems are Chibi Robo
I love that game.
and Billy Hatcher and the Giant Egg.
Which one?
Billy Hatcher and the Giant Egg.
I don't think I've heard of that one.
I've never heard of that one either.
It's it was made by Sega. Yeah, so
Yeah.
so it's basically this.
Oh, I know this game. Never mind. You're right.
Yeah, it's just a character rolling this giant ass egg, and depending what egg you have, you can hatch it to summon a creature that has like it's basically a Pokemon, Billy.
Mm.
And your enemy is just a bunch of crows. It was definitely a fun egg because you would bounce on the egg and just spin up in the air. It was really entertaining, and the opening theme song was super catchy.
This although it's not the same, this kind of reminds me of the fucking monkey game. What is it called?
Monkey Ball?
No. Like you have to capture monkeys.
Fuck, I don't know.
I don't know.
It was for PlayStation 2, I think. Ow.
Okay.
Let's see, PS2 monkey game. Monkey.
Dark Void and Rocketeer.
Ape Escape.
Okay.
It reminds me of Ape Escape.
Got it. And the one gem I hated, even though everyone really enjoyed it because it was creative. It was a creative game. Don't get me wrong, but it's called Odama, and it was a game that you had to utilize the microphone. The game came with a microphone, and for some reason that's why I had like 4 fucking microphones, even though I only needed one. But I just kept getting microphones because of these stupid games. Odama is like you're going to war and you have like a whole army. And the only way to control the army is by screaming in the microphone to do a certain task, like charge or defend or things like that. And
Mm.
the people would listen to your voice and they would move according to what you command them to do.
Hmm.
It was definitely creative, but I hated it because I didn't like talking.
Gee, you wonder why he created a fucking podcast, right?
Because I wasn't talking enough as a child.
But yeah, I do see this game right here. It is. I used to play a Flash game that's similar to this, but there was no talking involved. It was just
There was a. It's also a little creepy, Billy, because there's a giant head as a spider,
Hmm.
and it's just a giant head with mechanical spider arms crawling, and it was super creepy. Like, I don't know how this game came to be, but it probably shouldn't have.
hey, it seems like a fun game.
Yeah, and that's why I bought it. And after a while, I'm like, it's creative, but I don't like it. Now these days, I'm like, I would play it now.
Now you would.
Yeah, it just
So after the
reminds.
GameCube,
What happened?
after the GameCube was what the Wii,
Yeah, the Wii.
and that's my first only console though. That's the console that was bought for me.
Yeah.
I never had a console before that.
You,
I lie I lie again. If you count the portable ones, because I had a Game Boy Advance.
got it.
Does that count?
I had all the Nintendo systems until. No, I had all the Nintendo systems. Because after getting the Super Nintendo, I backtracked and I got the NES. Yeah.
We
But-
apparently had it. I didn't know about this. We
Uh,
had it.
You didn't miss much because I didn't really play it much.
The SNES was superior.
Yeah. For the NES, all I had was Duck Hunt and the Mario game.
And Punch Out.
I didn't get Punch Out. I only had those two games. Yeah, Super Nintendo was way better.
Do you guys remember before, our portable systems had backlight?
Yeah, just the Game Boy Advance, the purple ones.
Uh-huh.
I-
That's the one I had.
I would buy the little extension that had a light
Uh-huh.
over.
I remember
Yeah,
feeling so fucking cool going to
had that on
Mexico with my
the
fucking
Game Boy
Game Boy
Color.
Advance with the little little light on it.
Yeah.
Fucking awesome.
What were you saying, Billy?
I had the light on the Game Boy Color.
I never had a Game Boy Color.
Yeah, I had a Game Boy Color, but I didn't need it because I immediately moved to the Game Boy Advance. And then I moved to the Game Boy Advance SP within like a year.
My first game was Pokemon Yellow.
Wow.
I could never get into the Pokemon games.
I forgot what was my first Game Boy Advance game. Fuck,
Mine
I had
was
a shit-
Mario, that weird Mario one, the one that you could choose Mario, Luigi, Peach, or Toad.
Yes!
That was
That
my
was
first game.
that was mine too. I remember I played it on my way to Mexico. That's when I was like, all right, I'm gonna beat this shit. But having all those extra batteries was such a pain.
Yeah.
Every stop, I'm like, hey, can I get a 4-pack of battery?
I felt so happy when the SP came out. I didn't have one. My brothers got one first, but
Yeah.
it was just so much better.
Do you guys remember the Sega Portable?
No.
Taco?
Taco.
I don't know. what that's
Sega
talking-
Portable.
I didn't know Sega had a portable.
It
Yeah.
did, but I don't remember what it's called.
Is that the one with Mr. Game & Watch or no?
I don't remember.
It was a Game Gear.
Game Gear, yes. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, no,
Well-
I never had that one.
If it's not an official Nintendo product, don't want it. As a
Fucking
kid.
dick riding Nintendo after all these years.
After all these years.
No, my cousin had this, but I never did. Again, I
My-
was a Nintendo kid.
Again, it was my brothers, and I played it. We
Mm.
had Sonic, Power Rangers. Shit. I think we had that Aladdin game on it too.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sonic.
Sonic.
The taco was a different thing. I think that was a phone.
Hmm.
A flip phone?
No, that's the thing. It wasn't. It was a Nokia N-Gage. That's what I was thinking of.
Chicks
And
out.
people called it a taco. But you can play games on it.
Got games on your phone?
Yeah, the original you got games on your phone. And it was weird because you had to hold it sideways. in order to talk through it, because we're in a game system. The right and left bumpers would be, that's where the speaker and the microphone were.
Checks out. Oh shit. Well, guys, we made it past the hour mark.
Oh, did we? Oh
Yeah.
shit.
You guys want to close it out? Got anything you guys want to add before we close it?
What would you declare the golden age of video games?
Definitely GameCube.
The
100%.
GameCube era?
Yeah.
So it was the GameCube, the PlayStation 2, and the Xbox 360 were out at the time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would forever be the golden age. And I don't think we'll ever get back to that.
Nope.
I mean, we're in a renaissance for Nintendo. I mean, the Switch has been such a mighty fucking thing.
Yeah.
It has, and although the games are iconic, it's just it's quality over quantity at this point. Like there's a lot of nice games, but during the GameCube era, there was the whole library were classics.
The whole what?
The whole game library
Uh-huh.
during that era were all classics.
I also think the library was a classic.
Library. Fuck.
No, but I agree with you. This is also a dark age in video games because like E3 is gone now. They all done their own things.
Yeah.
Like games nowadays are for all fucking the consoles. There's very few like first party games now.
Mm-hmm.
They don't take risks like they used to.
Yeah.
There's hentai games on the Switch. Like, come on.
Yeah. They're running out of creative ideas at this point.
That's just third party stuff.
Yeah, but as in general, they're not making as many games as they used to.
True.
Like now, Nintendo's only making roughly 3 to 4 games a year with their iconic characters.
I'm still waiting for Metroid Prime.
Yeah, like that's kind of sad. Like back in the day during the GameCube era, we were getting like 3 or 4 like every other month. We were getting Pikmin, Mario, Zelda,
Paper Mario,
Kirby. Like all these iconic games, and we're just like, wow.
Super Smash Bros. Melee.
And during the Wii era, it kind of died off because they started
that was oversaturation, though. Like everything got a game.
No, I feel like they were still trying to be creative, but it was just dying down. Like they were using wool, yarn, clay. You guys remember those?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
It was
like Spore also got its start.
We're just like, what's going on here? Like, you had us at Paper Mario, but when you're bringing Kirby yarn, I don't know.
Wasn't it Yoshi's Woolly World?
Yeah, Yoshi's Woolly World. We're just like, what's going on? You guys need to chill.
I don't know. Well, then again, I did mention Metroid Prime, but they did say that game got scrapped and redid from the ground up again because they did not like the direction it was going.
Wow.
So that we're gonna have to wait a couple more years for that, and it's been a couple years, so I don't know when they're gonna release anything. But they did, because we did get a trailer for it one year, and then people were like looking for it the next like news cycle, and they're like, well, the thing is, we did not like where the direction was going, scrapped it, gonna start all over. So hopefully soon we get something.
Hopefully. All right, guys. Well, thank you all for joining us on this lovely episode of Retro Gaming.
History of Retro Gaming.
What should we call this episode? Any ideas?
Nintendo Power.
Nintendo Power.
Do you Nintendo?
Do you
Nintendo?
If we have any Nintendo words on there, I don't know, it might get flagged.
No, do you Nintendo?
Do you Nintendo? All right, we'll leave it as that. All right. Well, I'm hungry and I gotta go. So, thank you all. Bye.
Wait! Don't go yet.
Wait, go where? Where am I going?
Well, I mean, oh wait, I don't know.
That's all, folks.